Hello and welcome to video 5 of my visit and stay in Graceland in Memphis, Tennessee. And at the exhibit, we're still in the Lisa Marie exhibit that opened this year. You're looking at different pictures of her kids and everything, and the lighting and stuff. There's a little ceremony thing for her. And then down below there's a picture of her as a little kid. And then she says, I like helping children. I have a big thing with children, which is so true. She has a big heart. Here's some of her outfits that I got a picture of. Then in the background, like I said, if I got pictures of everything, I've been there. You'd have so many videos, it'd be unbelievable. And I tried to do the best I could. Here's a picture of her. Look at her, look at her, look at Daddy. Like, look at you, you're standing up, you're standing up. Oh, also, if you want to pause these at any time to read stuff, you're more than welcome to. I encourage it, because there's some things that, yeah. And there's another big fan. I just love that. She's like, peekaboo! And Daddy's right there as happy as can be. That is a very famous picture. Very, very famous picture. And then, she was a big part. Elvis loved her so much. And here's another picture of her. I don't know what they was doing there. Looked like some kind of getting ready for something they were doing. I don't know what they didn't say. But yeah, it was amazing. And then her singing at the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville, Tennessee. Like I said, I'm sorry I did mess up on this one, because I didn't get to see the glare until it was too late and people were already waiting to get pictures. And it's just like I told you earlier, it's one of those things you got to get on the side, otherwise you're going to get glares big time. There's a picture that you might want to pause to look at and stuff of her and her career and stuff going on now in her music business. And then we got a couple more of her outfits and her albums and stuff. Very stunning lady. She really, really is. And she has a heart of gold. I'll say it right out to anybody that wants to say otherwise. Because they'll be like, oh, Lisa Marie stuck up. No, she isn't. She's just tired of people thinking that she's Elvis. She's not. She's Lisa Marie. She's Elvis's daughter. Okay. Look at these beautiful dresses. Look at those. Wow. Just beautiful. Just amazing. It really, really was. And I think next is, yeah, this one. I thought I got the thing down below of it. This is at a convention that she was awarded, gave an award to. This picture was, or this outfit was worn at. There's another great picture of her on stage singing. Like I said, I did get it side angle, but I still had the glare, you know. But actually, it's kind of a cool with that glare, because she's like looking straight up into that light. That light I look at is like it's Elvis. And then here's one of the guitars. And now, okay, you remember if you looked at my other videos and stuff, at my guest house, my goodies and stuff, and I showed you the picture of the poster that they tried to get people to think. Okay, now here's the guitar. Okay, Now next to this guitar is a big picture of him with Elvis with this guitar, okay? And anyway, they tried to say how it was in London, England and stuff, when it was strictly that. He was in that, the Aloha from Hawaii outfit, and he had to lay on and stuff and everything, but they tried to, I was like, really? You're not trying to fool nobody? You're not trying to fool nobody at all. Now we're going into Tupelo, Mississippi. Now, okay, remember when I talked about earlier how Elvis was a blonde? I'm going to prove it to you. Okay? Prove it to you right here in this little section. There's a replica of their house down in Tupelo, Mississippi, with the owl house and everything. They were a very poor family and stuff. They had a one-bedroom house and everything. As you see there, that's what it looked like. That's what it still looks like today. You can go down there. Alright, this here is humongous. It really, really is. It's like 15 feet tall, 15 feet wide of his birth certificate. It was huge. And next to that is two pictures of him as a kid. One's right here. As you see, I got a picture of that thing. That's how big it is. But look, he's a blonde. He dyed his hair black. And a lot of people didn't know that and stuff, but yeah, Elvis Presley was a blonde. And the family Bible here, the original family Bible, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I think the bookmark is in Exodus, if I'm not mistaken. I have to do some research to remember, unless somebody else knows. There's another picture of him as a blonde and everything. It's just so cool seeing him as a blonde, because everybody like, no, Elvis was black hair and stuff. They shaved his head and everything. He was blonde, trust me. And then here's another picture of him, a little blonde boy in front of his house. Because at Graceland, now in this exhibit, well, before I go to Graceland, in this exhibit here, it's called also it was some movie they made or whatever. That's what you see in the corner. And I don't know what the movie was or whatnot. It had to do. It was based, I guess, on Elvis and stuff, and some Sam Phillips Records studio, because there was an actual Sam Phillips soundstage or thing for this. Now, okay, I told y'all I've had a stroke and I have shakes and stuff, and I've done great with the camera throughout all of this except for this one. Yeah, that was the only, out of the hundreds of pictures I took, that's the only one that was a little blurry. But this is a copy of the soundstage, what it actually looked like when they would record. And what's actually said on that piano, it says "out to lunch." Oh, there we go, out for lunch. And then, yeah, that's what the studio would look like and everything. But this was all part of a movie. Okay, so it was very interesting to see this, because I didn't really understand a lot of it, and I took some pictures, like it says props and all this and that, some studios, and you had to follow a line and everything. And I never seen this movie. I don't know what it was about or whatnot. And I know by looking at some of the stuff, and I think I got a couple of pictures. Like here's another segment of it, and they're actually showing a video of that segment right there where that desk and stuff is. But yeah, there's a part in here, because this was called, it was an all-female station, they called it. I forgot the exact wording for it. Because it wasn't Elvis. Like, you're going to come up here and you're going to see a the piano and stuff. This is all part of the studio thing for this film, the Sam Phillips thing. I wish I could remember what the film was. And then here's a picture of Elvis and stuff. And in the back over there in the corner behind the suit is the Sam guy. I think Sam Phillips. I'm not for sure. We're coming across the picture pretty soon. But before that, also, you remember in the video, a couple of videos before, remember I talked about Johnny Cash and Elvis right there? There they are together. And I also mentioned about, I had another picture of Marty Stewart and his band and their outfits in this section. And don't know why it was in this section, but it was. And stuff, but it was. And I love Marty Stewart. And there it is. I love Marty Stewart. I've loved his music from the get-go. Look at all those nudies. And I'm not saying that being pervertive. That was what they were called. Nudies. That's what they still call them. Nudies. And stuff. Okay, now we're going to come across the car. Okay. And Sam Phillips Records is what it's called. And I was like, and it's a beautiful car. I love the white walls. I love the white walls on that car. I really, really do. And there's a suit that was worn in the movie by somebody. I don't know if it was Elvis or not, because they didn't have a picture with Elvis in the suit or anybody. So I don't know. I don't know about that one. Now this is video 5. Okay, this is in the studio. The stage studio in the over there and stuff, where they show big movies and stuff. And this was, when you walk in, they had different movies and stuff. They had one that was actually playing that you could, and now below that, they're getting ready for their Christmas, like I told you about before. Next weekend, today's the 6th of November. Next weekend on the Hallmark Channel, they're going to be doing a Christmas in Memphis thing. And just to prove it, they're getting ready to put the tree up and everything, light up the trees and everything here. It's really cool to see that and stuff. I won't be here for it, but they're going to stop Elvis Presley Boulevard and stuff to do all this fun stuff. There's Grandma Minnie's candies and milkshakes you can get. I didn't get anything because I'm a diabetic. Even though I went in there and it smelled like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. It smelled so good. And then there's some pictures and stuff outside there. Elvis in front of Graceland, and Elvis and his family and friends over there. And we're about ready to end video 5. And here's the picture that I got. It was here at the guest house. Also, it's in the computer room and stuff. Like I said, you won't find any pictures of Elvis here at all. So I will see you for the next video.